Hello everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Computer Doctor Show Mobile Edition. And I'm just out here running a few errands, and I thought I would talk to you about how to make a PDF into a Word document. Now, there has got to be about 100 or so ways to do this. There's all kinds of softwares that do it. There's all kinds of formulas, and there's several ways to do it. Let's just say that if you go on Google and you type the search term PDF to Word doc or .doc or PDF to doc, you're going to get so many search results, and you're not going to know which one to go for. That term is also searched so often that there are even fake sites that have fake softwares that they want you to download that will get all into your computer and make it mess up and load you up with malware, and it's going to give you a lot of heartache. But there is a way. I'm going to tell you two ways to do it. And these are the only two ways that I would do it. Okay? The first way is using your Google account. And so there's Google Docs. Okay? There's Google Docs that you can use, right? So what you do is you load your PDF into Google Drive. Once that PDF goes into Google Drive, you open it. Once it's open, there's a drop-down menu at the top. You click that drop-down, and it gives you the option to open in another program. Okay? One of the programs that it allows you to open it up in is Google Docs. So if Google Docs has to open a PDF document, what is it actually doing in the background? Well, it is redoing everything that it sees on that PDF as text. And then in a few minutes, depending on how big your document is, bam, it's just going to open up in Google Docs as text. And then from there, you can just highlight, cut, copy, highlight, copy, and paste to whatever program that you're working with. That is the fastest and easiest way. But I do want to say a few things about what kind of PDF you would need to be working with. You would need to be working with something that's somewhat clean as far as the PDF. It can't have handwriting on it. It has to be something typed or something that can be easily be recognized by the Google system. For example, the letter J with the dot. Okay. If it doesn't see like a little hook at the end of that letter J, it's going to transpond it as the letter I. Okay, little things like that. Or like the L for the number 1, or like the letter O for the number 0, something to that effect. So you have to expect little things like that from happening. Now, let's say that you have a PDF or a scan of something that's in really bad shape. It's slanted. There's dots on it, or there's other markings on it that aren't really transcribable. That's when I would go to a website called Fiverr.com, and I would hire a person on Fiverr.com, and you can probably do it relatively cheapest. You can just hire somebody to transcribe a single page for you. Okay, you could even send it to them, and they can even give you a quote. If it's that important to you and you want it done professionally, and you actually want to have a human actually transcribe it for you, that would be the best way to go. Those are the two ways that I change PDF to Word documents, and those are the only methods that I use. There's a plethora of other programs that will do that, and I believe even there are versions of Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Office that will also do it. I don't like using those. I like using the Google Docs. Okay, that's my recommendation. It's free. There's no extra anything for you to install. It doesn't charge you for anything. There's no payment wall for anything, but it works great for what I use, and I hope it can work great for whatever it is that you are using it for in your documents. This is Aaron Moss, Computer Doctor of Tucson, also the Computer Doctor Show. Listen to me on the radio, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment if you have any other questions about this video or any other future videos that we think that we should do.